Oh, I can see the comments. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let me load up my other platforms. So I am starting my live on all the other platforms early just to make sure you guys have audio and you can hear me before I actually start the masterclass. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna get right into it. Okay. I see you. What time is it? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Okay. It may be a public masterclass tonight. Okay, cool. On live. Live is working. I've got audio. Let's just go ahead and let the people in. Real quick. How am I? Yep, we public. Okay, cool. I don't want the waiting room to disrupt. How do I get this waiting room off? Let me see something. I'm gonna take it off. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. She like make me go. Appreciate it. Oh Lord. So tonight y'all got bad with the girl because guess what? My team is not here. I have okay, you over there. I have Jalen jumping in here to help me out. So guys, tonight we're gonna have some fun though. We're gonna have some fun though because I'm gonna do things a little different. Let me get in here and make her co-host. So we kind of get going. Boom. Okay. You got it, Jay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining the final. This is the final Draping for Dollars masterclass, guys. And this is by far probably the most important one because it deals all about pricing, right? It's all about pricing. We're going to talk about pricing, but not only talk about pricing. Guys, I'm going to show y'all about pricing. I'm going to show you what it is that you're doing wrong. That's right. You're going to have a funky good time. And how to improve it, right? No matter where you are in your draping journey, at the end of the day, we're not doing this for a hobby. You're looking to get paid. So I am going to share my screen so we can get started. Okay. All right, so guys, okay. Tell me, give me a 1 in the comments. Let me shut down Facebook because that's going to be distracting. If you guys can see my screen, it says Draping for Dollars. I want to make sure you see my screen so I can kind of get right into it because this is going to be different and it's going to be fun and I'm excited about it. But again, guys, my Carrie, my Kayla, none of those guys are here. Jalen is here to help me out. I love that I didn't even know she was coming, guys. Can y'all say support? I didn't even know she was coming tonight. So I like it. I love it. Keisha, what you doing over there? You're supposed to be over here. Hey, Angela. Hey, Lady Luck. Glad you are over here because my Zoom link didn't work. So that's why I went ahead and went live on all of the platforms because a couple of you last week and the week before was like, I can't get in. And guys, this is the last one. I don't want y'all to miss it. So let's make sure that we got you guys in here. So guys, without further ado, this is Draping for Dollars. This is the only draping masterclass you really need to pay attention to if you're trying to get further. Be in the training, Keisha. She like, be where? I ain't talking to you because you're supposed to be over here. Nonetheless, as long as you're somewhere, as long as you tuned in, that's all that matters. So I want to find out, you guys that are here, you guys that showed up, some of you guys have been on the previous master classes. I want to find out, even if you're on other platforms, like chime in. Y'all know I'm an energy person. I need to know exactly where you are and exactly where you're trying to go, because that lets me realize if I can help you or not. But 9 times out of 10, if you're on this master class, that is why you're here, because I can help. And I really want to find out how many of you would really love to take your draping business to the next level and actually make money from it, right? Actually attract those higher paying clients. Or I found out that some of you guys in the audience haven't even gotten started yet. Even if you're looking to get started, because a lot of you are new to my brand, a lot of you are new to the Posh Academy, and y'all may have found me in groups or found me on YouTube. You're like, oh my God, I want to get started. I want to get started. So, but whatever your situation is, this is the place for you to be. I want you guys to drop down, no matter what platform you're on, drop down where you are located, where you are viewing from, and tell me your name, because a lot of you guys got your business name, and I don't want to walk around calling y'all Nookie Cookie because that's the name of your business, right? I want to know who I'm talking to, because that's how we vibe. There's an energy thing over here, and I like getting to know my people. It's funny because that's one thing that Jalen says all the time. She's like, you know your people. So I know y'all. Like that's the kind of situation we got. Okay, we got Michelle from Boston, Nookie Cookie. Oh my God, Tampa, Burn Long from Tampa. Okay, Florida in the building. Iris from Austin, Texas. I love it. I love it. ATL, oh, that's us. That's right. I want those 4-figure, 5-figure clients you be talking about, the Bettys. If y'all don't know, guys, we have fun over here. So I'm gonna need y'all to do that, because this is exactly what we do. I wanna tell you guys one thing though. I am a big ball of energy, I am. But I'm gonna give you guys a lot of information, right? I'm gonna throw it at you, I'm gonna throw it at you, I'm gonna throw it at you. But I wanna know how many of you guys really understand that I can give you all this information, but if y'all not doing nothing with it, if y'all not gonna implement, it's useless. You're going to be on the same masterclass next year when we launch it again next year for the 2025 Draping Tour, right? If y'all know that without you implementing is pointless, I want you to drop that fire emoji in the chat. I just want to know the people I'm talking to, they picking up what I'm putting down. Now, I never heard of this spot, Artasca. Oh, I ain't messing that up, Jal. Silsbee, Texas. Wow, that is real interesting. Where is it? I love it. We love Texas. We always come to Texas every year. Drop that fire. There we go. Come on, Burn. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Guys, I promise you at the end of the day, I tell you exactly how it is. This is a no fluff zone. I don't give you all of the fluff and a whole bunch of stories, and I don't do all that. I keep it straight. I keep it straightforward. And tonight I'm going to be sharing with you one key pillar, because I actually covered 3 in my blueprint, but I'm going to be sharing with you one key pillar that I'm almost certain almost all of you to some degree are struggling with, because it's one of the biggest ones in our industry, right? So guys, we're going to talk about it. Not only that, tonight I'm going to show you some actual examples. I'm going to show you how to get a quick win. So I'm excited about it. This is our last one, so I had to kind of like spruce it up a little bit. If y'all know Precious, y'all know she like changing things up a little bit. So the ninth pillar, guys, is all about pricing. How many of you guys got that pricing issue? You may not know how to price. You may be pricing wrong. You may be getting you may be undercharging yourself. You may be overpricing and then getting no clients. Some of y'all been listening to me, right? But y'all been going overboard. some of y'all talk about $3,200 backdrops, and I get it. I like it. That's that premium energy. But let's really back in and let's talk about real numbers tonight. So who is ready to play at a level 10? Drop me that 10 in the chat. Drop me that 10 in the chat. That lets me know it's cool to keep on going. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be super honest, because ain't no better way to be. Some of you guys are not familiar with me, and some of you guys know what it is that I do. So I'm gonna tell you in the beginning, guys. In the beginning, I know that I can help you if you're on this draping journey. I know I can, no matter where you are, no matter what level you're at, I can help you. And if you stay to the end, I am going to be telling you guys ways that you can work closer with me. I'm gonna give you a couple of different variations, right? You pick the best one for you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I am going to tell you ways that you can work closer with me so you can get further faster. Only thing I need you to do is hang tight. Just hang tight, okay? That's all I need y'all to do, hang tight. Quick house rules, nothing heavy. Number 1, have fun, y'all. At the end of the day, I don't know about you guys, but everything I do, I like finding some kind of humor in it. I like finding some kind of enjoyment in it, because if I don't, I'm turning around and going the other way, because I done came too far in my life to still live frustrated, busted, and disgusted. So have fun with me, y'all. When I'm asking, drop it in the chat. Baby, they give me a little perkiness. So drop it in the chat, all right? And stay to the end, because if you did upgrade to VIP, that is when you get your exclusive access to whatever our giveaway is tonight. So definitely stay to the end. And I did have support tonight. Y'all, I thought I didn't have no support. My girl Jalen came in the building. So if y'all have any questions, just drop hashtag Team Posh. because she can easily help you guys with any questions that you have. Number 4, get what you came here for. If y'all came here tonight, it's because you want something, some kind of information, some kind of strategy, something you can implement so you can make more money. So if I give you the game, I need y'all to implement it right away. Get it. Pick up what I'm putting down. 5, I'm going to tell you things that you can do immediately. I just told y'all, if you don't take action, then it's pointless. I'm sitting here wasting my time. And if y'all know nothing else about Precious Stevens and Portia K, I don't like wasting my time. So I got faith in you guys. So let's get cracking. At the end of the day, my whole goal for keep doing these trainings and keep showing up the way I do is because I know exactly how it feels to be where you guys are. I want to help you take the guesswork out of how you're going to keep your business booming, how you're going to keep your business thriving, how you're going to keep making money, no matter what's happening in social media, no matter what's happening in the economy, because y'all know something about to happen. Y'all know something about to happen, right? But guess what? Just because things happen, that doesn't mean your business has to crumble. I want you to really leave here tonight knowing that 4 and 5 figure clients, guys, that's what we do. That is the Posh standard. That is what we do all day, every day. You are able to get and command premium clients because I'm going to break down exactly 1, what are they looking for? And 2, how you can price for profit so that you are not working harder. I need you guys to work smarter. And prime example, guys, prime example, my girl, Kim Jones, baby, Kim came in this thing. Let me try to tell you, Kim, I want you guys to meet Kim. Kim been trying to come in my class for a few years now, a few years. Kim found me on YouTube a few years ago, and she wanted to enroll in the class, but for whatever reason, the location she was in, it either something kept happening. It either got canceled or something happened. So Kim finally was able to come into class this year, but she says it was like a drastic change. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing I know about Kim. Come on, Kim's the lady. Yes, she did. What? One thing I know about Kim, I already was loving what she was doing, right? But sometimes there's probably a lot of you guys out there tonight. You probably can drape, right? But you probably can't price for profit. You probably can't find the people that's going to pay what it is that you want to charge. And you probably don't have an influx of constant, consistent clients. And I get it because Kim was putting it down, I thought, right? In my eyesight, I'm like, she was already killing it. But this was one of the reviews, right? Kim left a couple of them. And point blank period, I ain't gonna read all this because I can't see it. I don't see that good. But I was like honored to just be a part of her journey. Not only that she still, even as great as she was, she still found so much value in the class. She specifically said her draping designs, they morphed. Y'all know what morph means. I don't know the exact definition. Point is, it improved. Guys, that was like really, it meant a lot to me because like I said, I didn't feel like she needed a class, but she came. Not only that, the state she was going to have her class in, that one got canceled. Then she traveled to another state just so she can go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. And that's like the thing that being a premium client is all about. You want to attract premium clients. You want to get paid premium dollars, but are you premium? Are you living in premium? Are you positioned in a premium way? And that's exactly what it looks like, right? That's exactly what it looks like. But again, some of you guys are new. Y'all probably like, who is this loud girl? Like, who is this loud lady? Before we jump in, I am gonna tell you guys, 1, why you should listen to me when I keep talking about draping. Like, why should you even listen to this loud lady? 2, I'm gonna tell you why so many people call me the draping queen. First thing is, I was exactly where you were not long ago. I ain't gonna go through this whole, because I tell this story all the time. But for those of you that may not know, point is, not long ago, maybe about 5-6 years ago, I was working, regular job, $14 an hour. I was right unfulfilled, depressed. I was all the things in a very unfulfilled state in my life. And I just felt as if I needed something different. I wanted something different, but I didn't know how different was going to show up in my life, right? So I'm like waiting. And then it just happened. But when it happened for me, when I had my aha moment, I didn't have a Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, right? So it was real rough and tough for me. It was really tough because I didn't have a blueprint to follow. I didn't have a framework. So the point is, I got into it super confused. I thought I wanted to be a planner because that's what was, floating around, that term, to find out I don't want to do that. It's too much work. I don't like doing all that work. I like design. So I got into design, and then realistically, that was another big red ocean because there was so much that you could do. And I did all of them. I did the balloons, I did the treats, I did the draping, I did it all, right? But again, I was overworked, underpaid, busted, and disgusted. So I kept kind of hitting at the thing I love, which was draping. And that's when I really figured out how to make money with draping. It was a lot of work. I don't want to do all this work and ain't getting paid for it. So I figured out how to make money with it. And then I decided to teach others because I was coming from, I was about to give up, y'all. I was about to go back to that $14 an hour. I'm trying to tell you, because it was safe for me. I knew what I was getting paid, when I was getting paid, and I knew how to budget within that paycheck. This was, I didn't know what was happening. My thing is I wanted to teach others so they didn't have to go through that thing that I went through, right? Now, why should you listen to me, guys? Because I'm telling you, this is the solution here. In more detail, guys, I had this unfulfilled job, basic, not making really no money, barely making ends meet. And I just was inspired by going to an event, right? I saw the thing, I fell in love with the thing. I was like, ooh, wow, I can do this. But not really realizing it wasn't that easy. I thought it was, because y'all know we creatives like, oh, I could do that. Baby, no, you can't. Not without the proper training and stuff, right? So main thing is I had no clue how to get started. And I just simply made up my mind that I was going to start working on my exit strategy, because my job started getting into the way of this new passion I had, which was being my own entrepreneur and really living out my creativity and getting paid for it, right? So I made my exit strategy and I banged on all of the doors for help. Had a lot of no's, right? Until I was determined, like I kicked the sucker down. Like, you're going to open this door and you're going to help me. That's the attitude I had to develop. But the main thing is, after getting tired of all of the no's, guys, I created the Porsche Academy. Not only that, I am living my dream, which is a life that I never imagined, which is why y'all hear me tell that story all the time. Because sometimes I got to pinch myself. Like, is this real? Like, do you realize where you were back then, what you were doing, the thoughts that was going through your mind? So it's like, is this real? Or am I dreaming? Don't wake me up. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up. But not only that, guys, being able to teach over nearly 4,000 people virtually, and also teaching them online, teaching them hands-on. I also built different platforms, and we have almost 100,000 tribe members now to date. Not only that, the same people, Bird, don't laugh, the same companies that you still support, that you partner with, or that you support and you buy your products from, guys, I've had the ability of partnering with them and doing collaborations with them. When I first banged on these doors, they was like, what are you talking about? That we don't do that. And I'm like, y'all gonna do it today. Being able to now forge those relationships, open up a lot of doors for you guys. Also being featured in a whole bunch of publications, being a 4-time Amazon bestseller myself, being a published author, and also generating over $1.5 million in revenue in my business in just 5 short years. Seemed long, but realistically, it was short. And how does this apply to you guys? Because all of you guys here tonight, to some degree, you want to tap into draping, you want to grow draping, you want to teach draping, whatever it is, that is the connecting component that we have. But you are struggling in some areas right now. And guess what? My story shows you that with determination, with a solid plan, and really just a little bit of faith, I just need a mustard seed, y'all. You can really turn your passion into a successful business too. You really can. I really believe in my heart of hearts that anyone can really make it with the right guidance by the Porsche Academy, because we are designers for designers. And we believe that, one, you deserve, and we know exactly what it is that you need to get you where you need to go. We've been there, we've done that, and we come back time and time again to do it all over again. But before we get started, I told y'all about me, right? Now, I want to know about y'all. What Keisha said, you had to show them what was about to blow up. Say it again, blow up. Before we get started, guys, I really want to know where you are right now, right? Now, I'm going to try something new tonight. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm kind of learning my little features over here. So I want to know, who am I talking to? Like, how much money are you really making? And I don't want y'all to put it in the chat. I'm going to try this new thing out. I want you to put up the, how do we do this? The poll. The poll should be on my screen. Is it on my screen? I don't know. This is new, so I'm trying it out. If it ain't on my screen, just tell me. 0 if you're making under $1,000 a month. If you're making under $1,000, and that's just in draping. If you're making under $1,000 a month in draping, put a 0. Not on the screen. All right, so I'll try it again later because it ain't working. Give me a 1. This is the same poll though, guys. Give me a 1. No matter what platform you guys is on. Hey, Judy Goo. No matter what platform you guys on, I want to know who I'm talking to and I want to know where you are so I can always show up and be able to serve you exactly where you are. If you're making between $1,000 and $3,000 a month in your business, I want you guys to give me a 1. Give me a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. Come, I like the zeros. I like the zeros because that is a lot of room for improvement. I love it. Give me a 3 if you're between 5 and 10,000 in your business consistently every month. Give me a 3. Okay, come on with the 1. I love it. A lot of zeros. I love it. And that's totally fine. Point is, like, I'm here to help you. You got to get dialed in for real. At the end of the day, guys, everybody is here. If they capable of running a 6-figure draping business, right? If I really didn't think this was true, I wouldn't be here teaching this masterclass. I wouldn't show up every week. I wouldn't have groups and programs and books and all this stuff if I didn't really think that you can really get it in this draping streets. But I really want to ask you something because this is what I believe. I want to ask you something. Why do you believe? What is happening? Why you don't have a 6-figure draping business right now? And I want you to be totally honest. I'm honest with y'all all the time. I tell y'all everything almost, but enough. What do you feel has gotten in the way of these things happening? No matter what platform you're on, put it down in the chat. I love it. I could cut the Zoom because y'all showing up, y'all over here, like y'all over on the other platforms. But tell me, what do you think gotten in the way of you really having that draping business that you see other people have, right? Or have the clients you see other people have? It's probably 3 different reasons, and that is the Posh blueprint that I talk about and I help people with in master classes and workshops and programs, because it all boils down to the same 3. It's either positioning. You're not positioned in the marketplace where they don't know who you are, they don't trust you, and they may not even like you, right? Let's just call it is what it is. Or it's pricing. Like you probably can drape your tail off, but you're not really pricing it for profit. So you draping, but you ain't profitable in it, right? Or then it's people. Like you're not bringing no traffic to your business. There ain't no people coming. Like you can do all this waving, hey me, but something ain't happening. You ain't saying the right thing, or you don't have what it is that they desire or what they like. So they 9 times out of 10 are the 3 areas that people are struggling with when it comes to draping, when they don't have the level of success that they desire. Guys, that is the trifecta. That is what happens here at the Posh Academy. That's what we teach on. That's what we train on. The Posh blueprint allows you to attract clients and companies, guys. That's keyword, companies. Because they the ones that have those 2,500, 7,000, 10,000. Guys, they have the budgets, right? But not only that, they have recurring opportunities. Somebody say money on demand. Y'all ain't got to type. That's a lot. But money on demand? Okay, come on. What y'all got to see? I cut Zoom off. Advertising, marketing, lack of material. I love it. All of what you name, Cherie said, all of what you name. I love it. Need the training to better my skills and not knowing how to price. I love it because guess what? Guys, all of those things is fixable. All of that is fixable. Guys, a lot of people think, especially new designers or people that are struggling with prices, they think that they have to have the cheapest price just to get the sale. Guys, don't do that. I'm trying to tell you, don't do that. As I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be labeled or branded as the cheapest, right? And I definitely don't want to just be okay. Who talks about okay? Nobody talks about anybody that's in the middle, right? They don't get talked about. They don't really get any kind of attention. The two areas that get the most attention is either the cheapest or the highest, right? I don't know about y'all, but don't put cheapest in my name in the same sentence. I don't want that. Another thing that a lot of designers think, guys, and tell me if this hit home. Tell me if this hit home. That everyone has champagne money and beer taste. I don't know where y'all got that from. I'm not saying it ain't happening, but that ain't everybody. Like if it was, people like me would not be thriving in the industry. So that is not true. That may be true to the people you're attracting, but the whole goal and why you're coming to the classes like this and masterminds and draping tours is to change that narrative, right? But it takes you to do something, because I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna throw it at you, I'm gonna throw it at you, I'm gonna throw it at you, and you're gonna catch it. But if you don't activate and do something with it, y'all gonna be here next year on the next masterclass, right? Main thing is that you have to understand, people say yes, they buy from your products, they buy from your services when you make it super easy for them, right? Pricing for profit is all about making it easy prospect to say yes. When you're hitting on everything that they need, baby, you sold. Stop having in your head all about the numbers, right? Don't let the numbers be like, oh, nobody gonna pay that. Who told you that? You told you that. So quite naturally, your energy going to deliver that same exact message. And guess what? They're not gonna pay that. I'm just saying, is it making sense? Is it making sense? Is it making sense? So when it comes to pricing for profit, guys, you need to think of some key things such as your equipment costs. That's a big one a lot of people leave out. Also, though, you got to think about the end result, which is how much money you want to make. Some of you guys just get in this thing because you're so mesmerized by the fabrics and the design and all. You mesmerized by it, and I get it. But how much money do you want to make? You are really you have to set that standard, right? And that should be based on your lifestyle and what the things that you need to have the lifestyle and the life that you deserve and desire. So much happens in the middle. I told you guys, guess what? People forget all about that stuff. Like people don't really think about the numbers. And it's funny because I had a meeting the other day with my financial advisor, and he was asking me some questions. And I'm like, well, I don't know. It was just things I didn't think about. But realistically, that's why you have people that are able to aid you in that way. Like, look, you got to think about this. The things I'm going to tell you guys about tonight is going to help you think better when it comes to pricing for profit. So much that you guys are leaving out the loophole, you're going to know tonight. You're going to know tonight. So many people be like, how are they able to charge that much for backdrops? Because for one, it commands in demand that much, that's what the invoice, it lines up. The math is math. But you have to understand what it is you have. Guys, these are gorgeous designs that we create over here. That's a lot of labor. It's a labor of love. But you have to put all the elements in place so you come up with that invoice price point where when it's paid, you're like, oh yeah. Not like, oh my God, all right, now let me go start the work. Like, I don't like that kind of feeling. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Pricing gorgeous designs that attract premium clients who actually pay. I want to find out who wants that. If that sounds like any of you guys, I don't care where y'all at, put it me in the chat. Put a me. That you want to not only design gorgeous designs, but you also want to price them, and you want to be able to attract the premium clients, and not just attract them, the ones that actually pay. The ones like, oh, this is $1,700. They're like, okay, where do I send the money? That's the kind of energy we want. I'm trying to tell you, you got 6 months left. You can turn your ship around. Turn your ship around. Main thing, guys, is pricing to profit. You don't want to fall into the slump of pricing to pay. And when I say that, guys, what is pricing to pay? Tell me in the comments if y'all think I know what. I love the me's. Come on, light it up with the me's. I love it. What is pricing to pay, guys? Profit is all about the money that you earn after you subtract all of the business expenses and all this stuff. Like, that is your profit. I mean, that is your setting prices, and this allows you to make comfortable living. And this is like the area where you can reinvest into your business, right? And reinvesting, what does that do? That equates to growth. That allows you to grow. The benefits of being able to price for profit, guys. One, you get financial security. I don't know about you guys, but I took off the entire 2023. I didn't have to think about like, oh man, I gotta go hit the ground running. I gotta go get this money. I gotta go get this guap. That never was my attitude, because I had the security in place where I needed some time to reset and figure out what my next level was. And being able to price for profit in 2022 allowed me to do that, right? Not only that, guys, investing in yourself. There's so many of you guys that say, I want to get to the next level. I need new fabrics. I need more material. I need training. Well, it ain't gonna fall out the sky. You have to invest in your business, right? That is like not even business, like even in life. Like, you have to invest in your personal development and your personal growth. That's a requirement. Nobody's gonna come out and just clog you over the head. Like, all right, come on, let's go get it. It don't work that way. So you have to invest in yourself. Also, the growth and freedom. Profit really fuels your ability to just take it to the next level, right? Your offerings, you can increase your offerings. You can hire help. I talk to people all the time. One of their biggest issues is not enough time in the day. Okay, get you some help. Well, I don't make enough money to hire help. Okay, that's another issue. At the end of the day, it has to start somewhere where you're starting to change the narrative, but it's going to start with you. There's no sense in keep coming to these master classes and listening and picking up tidbits and putting them in your toolbox. It's time to take them suckers out and start building something. Who ready to start building something? I'm on all of them. Sandra's gonna say just for supplies. Yeah, so rather than pricing to pay, meaning you pricing to pay bills. Oh, I'm a price is at $250. I'm gonna take that $250 because this light bill gotta be paid. Baby, I did that. I ain't doing it no more though, but I did that. You wanna know what? They said they only got $500. All right, I'm gonna do it because these few envelopes over here. Baby, man, forget them envelopes. I am no longer selling myself short for nothing. Yes, my confidence has skyrocketed through the roof. Has it always been that way? No. But that took investing in myself, right? That took understanding what I had. That took understanding how valuable I am, not to just the industry, to the universe. You guys got to know that. You got to feel it in your heart. Who that? She said she on fire tonight. I told y'all we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun tonight. Guys, here goes Teresa. Teresa be showing up, guys. I talk about Teresa all the time because she is a prime example about just because you invest in the class don't mean the work stops. And now all of a sudden, it's everything is just bam, you're a millionaire. It don't happen that way. Teresa came to 2 classes. She came to Atlanta twice from North Carolina. She another one found me on YouTube, and it's funny because she made a my girl Teresa. She made a reel or something yesterday, and she was telling her story. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love mentees and students that actually take the information and implement. So now she's getting into her content. She's busting out there, right? It's uncomfortable. I love that I was able to visualize when she first did it compared to yesterday. I'm like, that's growth. But here she is showing up, right? Showing up, and she consistently investing in her business. She just got a big old CB Linens box yesterday. I'm looking in the box myself because she was unboxed. I'm like, oh, I like that fabric. So that's what it looks like, right? You guys got to consistently show up for yourself. She finally is able to, one, have that confidence. She feels super good about what it is that she do, and it shows. It shows in her designs. It shows in her attitude. It shows in her content. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it's going to take. I ain't gonna do the poll because I don't have a poll, but I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what is your biggest struggle? Not the equipment, the fabric, because realistically it's internal. I want y'all to go internal. Like, what is it that you're feeling, that you're struggling with, that you feel like you can't show up and just be the magnificent person you are and share your craft with the world? What is that? For me, I'm gonna tell you a couple examples so y'all can know that we gonna keep it a buck. For me, I'm from Baltimore. I was like, this little hood girl, she don't got the best vocabulary. The vernacular ain't always on point. So, I would go through my little trainings and like, so guys, this is how I would have showed up had I not became authentic and lived in my true self and my transparent and fall in love with who I am. I've been on here like this tonight, y'all. So can you guys tell me, what are you struggling with tonight? Oh, yes, we have Samantha. What's happening? Baby, I'm like saying, what's popping? Because that's who I am, and that's who people resonate with. But that was an internal move. That was an internal move. I love it. Come on, Diamond Doubt. Can I truly execute to the level that everyone else in the business is operating on? Baby, I love it. I love it. But put your blinders on. Everyone is at different levels in this industry, but at the end of the day, people need to be attracted to your creativity, right? Yours could possibly outshine theirs if you just show up in your authentic self and bring full force what it is that you have to offer. I don't care what nobody got going on. I don't care who teaching. I don't care who draping. Y'all hear me say it all the time. Hands down, I am the best that ever did it. That ever did it. And I've only been doing it a couple years. But nobody's going to beat me at this game because I show up and I give 150% every day. I'm lying. Some days I don't. but that's my attitude, and that's where that confidence comes from, right? Because I know I'm serving the people. I know what I have people need. So it's like no matter how I feel on my worst days, like I still to some degree got to show up. Because my struggle, my pain is someone else's triumph, right? That is, they live that, they see that, and they're gaining motivation and inspiration from that. So if I'm not showing up, I'm doing a disservice to me, and I'm doing a disservice to them. Y'all got to show up. Come on. Keisha said, you definitely the GOAT. That's my girl right there. Lene say, anxiety, lack of confidence. Baby, that's one of the biggest things. I'm trying to tell you, that's one of the biggest things. I've gotten better with consistency. That was my issue in the past. Tiana said, my struggle is fear that I can't design well and handle all that comes with starting a draping business, fear that I will fail. Tiana, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. I'm hoping I said that right. You may fail. You may, you know, I'm just going to be super honest with you guys because a couple things, a couple little ideas or things I tried that failed. But look at where I'm at today. And you can think, well, what if I fail? What if I fail? I need you to change that language up a little bit. Start saying things like, what if I fly? Yeah, you may fail, but what if you fly? If you put your energy, I'm trying to tell you, if you put your energy there, I'm ready to go somewhere else. Let me get back to the pricing where I'm supposed to be. That's where I need you guys to put your energy. What if you fly? Don't worry about failing because at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen. I failed a couple times. And I wear it on my back proudly. And that's to show you guys, yeah, you may fail, but guess what? I didn't develop the blueprint for you to bounce back with resilience. You ain't out here in these draping streets by yourself. I don't know about anywhere else, but when it comes to this draping game, Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, she got you. She's trying to tell you. So guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. That's good. What if I fly? That's all you guys say. Baby, what if I fly? Yeah, if you keep thinking, what if I fail? You ain't gonna never jump off that bridge. But what if you fly? I'm trying to tell you. That's my motto. 3 elements we're gonna get into tonight. Lene say she preaching tonight. I don't know. Every now and then the spirit just comes over me. I don't know what, and maybe because the night is the last one. I don't know. But I just needed to fall wherever it's gonna fall because I'm gonna move somebody tonight. Somebody tonight is gonna activate. They're gonna not just sit behind the screen and get all pumped up about this message. They're going to go and do something that helps them get closer to their ultimate goal. Because I told y'all earlier, I can sit here and talk till my lips fall off because I like talking. But my duty, my purpose is to get you guys to get active and activate. So, main thing, element number 1, guys, the design fees. How many of you guys is not including your design fees? This is a fee all by itself. Guys, you're selling yourself short, and I need you to stop. Don't go look at, she said, ouch. Don't go look at someone else's pricing. Like you don't know what their pricing is. You don't know how their pricing is set up. And I'm going to tell you one thing about this draping game. Baby, there is no standard. I don't care where you go. You're going to hear so many different pricing variations. That's why I had to create my own because it was just a bunch of fluff. I was like, I don't understand. What are you talking about? Why do it cost that much? So I had to make it make sense to where not only do I understand how much it costs, but now I understand why it costs that much, right? That is key. You have to be able to incorporate your design fees, guys. It's far too many of you guys that is just, y'all out here, y'all doing the daggone thing, but you're undervaluing your design skills, right? You focusing on the material, you focusing on all the things that not necessarily that it don't matter, but you're forgetting about the design fee itself. And what is the design fee, y'all? That's the most valuable product you got because that is your creativity, right? They came to you for the design. They ain't come to you for no daggone material. They ain't come to you to hear about no labor costs. They came to you because you can do something either they can't do or don't want to do. That is your design, meaning you need to charge for it accordingly, okay? We're talking about the creativity behind it, the vision, the expertise. All of this goes into crafting a stunning draping design, draping invoice, draping quote. I need y'all to stop selling yourself short because a lot of you guys are doing it. I don't care. Stop going in them groups asking, hey, this is the picture. How much should I charge? Y'all in my DMs. I've been kind of hollering at y'all a little bit lately, so y'all kind of slowed down. I'm like, get the calculator. Don't keep coming to me. I gave you a solution. Get the calculator. But the thing is, I want you guys to be like y'all talked about it, the confidence, right? I want you guys to be in a confident place where you can say your prices and have people pay for it, no matter what it is. I want you to think about it this way, right? Would you go in how many of you guys get your hair done, y'all go to the salon? I don't really know much about that experience because I don't do it. I do my own hair. But you walk into a salon, would you expect the stylist to give you the consultation? Because now that's what they do. They tell you, they find out what kind of 4C, 5C, HJ, whatever kind of hair you got, and tell you the best, the best style or treatment or whatever it is. And then also do your hair. Do you expect that you're going to walk in there and get all that for free and they are only going to get paid for the haircut? I mean, they're only going to get paid for the haircut or the hairstyle? No, they're going to charge you for that time. I had a guy come the other day to help me out with some of my podcast stuff. Now, not only did I pay for the products, guess what else I had to pay for? I had to pay for his consultation. It's fair game. a product or whatever it is, y'all cutting that out of your pricing. Y'all just shooting over that. And I need y'all to stop, right? Your expertise has value, right? Just like everybody else's. I want you to realize that yours do too. When you undervalue your design, when you're telling people, you know, hey, this is what it costs and there's nowhere near what it should be, guys, you are not just hurting yourself. I need you to let this one sit in. No matter where you at, everybody on the sound of my voice, you're hurting the entire draping industry. You're hurting the entire draping industry. So the reason I show up the way I do and the reason why I boast the way I boast is because we deserve some respect on our name. But it ain't going to happen if y'all keep running around servicing bargain basement Betty, but then yelling something else. If you want a more premium client, become a premium designer, right? Let's set a new standard. That's my biggest thing I want. That's all I talk about. Let's set the standard because we can. All right? Big question. This is one question. I want y'all to drop it in the chat. Drop it in the comments, no matter where you at. Lene say dropping gems. I love it. Question. How much do you want to make a year from draping alone? I know some of y'all do balloons and y'all do this and y'all. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about draping. How much you want to make from draping? Just draping by itself. How much you want to make? Because I'm ready to do an exercise for y'all. And it's something you could do on your own, no matter what service it is that you guys provide. Tell me some amounts. Tell me in the chat. You want to make $5, $50K? I love it. That's a real realistic number. I love it. Real realistic. What? Give me some other prices. Keisha, I'm gonna roll with yours. $100K. I love it. Real realistic number. Diamond. I love it. Minimum $10K. I love it. Is this $10K a year? You guys want to make $10,000 a year? I love it because it's real doable. This is not a full-time gig you got to do here, y'all. Y'all that got 9 to 5s, you can still have a 6-figure draping business running, having a 9 to 5. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Main thing is I want you guys to determine your hourly wage because I know a lot of you guys don't do this, right? You need to know your hourly rate. Especially if you're pricing out a la carte, right? Because it's going to really help you understand the true cost of creating your designs. No matter what, you're not going to come and nobody's going to slide in your DMs and say, hey, I want this. And you don't have to do any other prep work until the day of the event. It don't happen that way. You got to craft the design. You got to pull fabric. Some of you guys do mock-ups. Like, what? You doing that for free? I'm not doing all that. Y'all know I'm lazy when it comes to labor. I ain't trying to do all that unless I'm getting paid for it, right? It's not only about the materials you buy, guys. It's about the time and the skills that you invest. Not to mention, guys, if you keep working for pennies, you ain't going to never have no freedom. You was never going to have freedom. I'm trying to tell you. So we're going to get into this because you guys got different. I love it. Charmon says 80K. What did I say? Y'all know I can't read. I ain't got my glasses on. Don't do that to me. Sandra Skinner, minimum 10K. Okay, Lene, 60K. I love it. These are all realistic numbers, right? So let me stop this screen share for a second. I'm going to pull up another screen. Hey, ladies. Hey, everybody. Let me pull up another screen. Okay, and this is something you guys could pull up also on your own. Wait a minute. This is simple cake. It's funny because I haven't done this in a long time. This is something I used to do back when I was coaching 2 and 3 years ago. And it definitely helped me. It helped me level the heck up. So let's just take, you guys throw me some stuff down in the chat. Let's just take 100K because that's realistically what we're talking about, a 6-figure draping business, right? All right, you want to make $100,000 a year. Boom, let's put it right there. Now, for some of you, how many hours do you want to make? How many hours do you want to work? You want to work your regular standard 40 hours, 40 hours a week? You want to work 20? You want to do part-time? Like, what does this look like? This is where I need you guys to really start envisioning realistically what you want your life to look like. Because once you do stuff like this, the rest of the stuff is easy because now you just got to start setting up parameters in place so these things can actually happen. 30 hours, I love it. That's realistic. 30, okay. Donna want to make 75K. I love it. Okay. Keisha want to make 30 hours. She want to work 30 hours a week. How many weeks you want to work a year, Keisha? Let's roll with it. How many weeks you want a month off? I know I like taking Q4 off, but that's my reality now. That wasn't my reality in the beginning. Okay, Diamond won 10 to 15 hours. That's realistic. All right, so weeks per, let's just go with regular standard. Let's just give you a week every quarter. So you're going to work 48 weeks. Realistically, if you're getting down to your hours, like how much hours you putting into all this prep time, you're at about about $70 an hour, right? You're about $70 an hour if you're trying to get that monthly pay, meaning you need $2,000 a week. Realistically, $2,000 a week is a backdrop and a half. If you got a good backdrop, that's a backdrop. That's a backdrop a week. Just one. Just one. Somebody put a one down there. Just one. Okay, just one. I'm trying to, I love it. Come on down there. I love when y'all participate. Guys, let me tell you where I was. I just found out tonight when I did this. I was at 32,000. I was working my 40. Realistically, it was like 38. But I was working my 40 hours. With my 50, I think I got 2 weeks. I don't even think I got 2 weeks, y'all. And I was making $14. Look at this. Look, a month. Making $2,000 and $2,600. I was only making $2,000 a month. And here you guys can do it in a week with just doing one backdrop. That's very realistic. That's why Diamond, that's why I say, wow. That's why it's important to know your numbers. Your numbers is going to dictate what it is you do, how it is you operate. It's funny because that's what Jay was talking about earlier on the podcast. Like showing up and doing those daily activities, right? Because now you know you got to hit your numbers. You got something you're working towards. Stop shooting darts in the dark. Like, ooh, I hope they make it. Ooh, I hope they bite. We don't do that over here. We set things real strategic, right? So guys, I don't want you thinking, I love it, just one. Come on, Tamika, just one. Dawn, the lady luck call. I love it. I want you guys to stop thinking that it's hard over here in this breaking world, because it's not. Y'all making it hard because you're putting too much spin on it. You're putting too much spin on it. Let's go with another one. I'm going to go with something that's, let's just say, it ain't that extravagant. For you guys to say you only want 10K a year, what? And let's just say, I mean, at 10K, realistically, you ain't going to be doing 40 hours per week. Let's just say you're doing 10. Let's just give you 40 weeks. Seasonal work. You still, like, that's where I was at when I first started. When I first started, just because it sounded sexy. When I got into the hourly pay thing, I did $25 an hour. The reason why, because it was like $10 more than what I was already making. So that sounds sexy, right? But when I really got with a coach and I was learning like how much my time is worth per hour, I was at $99, $127, $147. It kept going up. That's per hour. Now it's like $19.99 per hour. You guys gotta know your numbers. I'm trying to tell you, it makes all the difference. Somebody, that's a long word, but just put DIFF. I know what y'all talking about. Just put DIFF. I'm trying to tell you. Let me go back to the trading, y'all. So guys, that is important. You have to know your numbers. I don't want you guys thinking you got to get in it and you got to do this and you got to do that, because you don't. You just got to know what's your target. Oh, I need one backdrop a week. Okay, cool. That's doable. I love it. She put the whole word. I love it. So determine your hourly wage, right? Do that. At the end of the day, I don't want you, don't let this be you. I don't want you to be the one that's undercutting yourself, that's sitting here, you're frustrated, you're underbooked, you're going to stay at work. You're going to keep that job because you know you're going to get paid next week. And it's only a couple of hours though. You can't do nothing with that. That vacation you want to go on, baby, ain't enough. Because by the time you pay your bills, we talked about that earlier. You're getting paid to pay. Meaning you're getting paid to pay bills. You're getting the math ain't mathing. I want you to stop giving away your creativity for free, because that's what you're doing. And trust me. We've all been there to some degree. We spending hours on a design only to find somebody else to copy it, sell it for much less, all the things, right? But here's the thing. Your creativity has value. I don't want you guys to let this be you. Stop giving away your creativity. And it means stop letting other people profit from your hard work, because they have the value in what you have that's unique and being able to show up in this marketplace, because the marketplace needs you. Guess what? The marketplace, there's room for you. This ain't saturated over here. It's not. Then I don't want you guys thinking that. All right, let me see. Woo! Woo, I gotta do better. We all gotta do better. We can always do better. The point is, now that you know you gotta do better, you ready to do better? If y'all ready to do better, drop better in the chat. Drop better in the chat. Come on, Keisha, I love it. Element number two. Y'all ready for number two? Guys, you gotta price correctly. I just told you guys, you gotta know your numbers, right? Turning your passion into a business. It's amazing. It's sexy. It sounds super slick. At least I thought it did. But it's important to really make sure that your business is sustainable. This means pricing your work correctly so that you can not only cover costs, though, right? I want to make a profit. I don't care what I'm doing. I need to make a profit. Because if I ain't making a profit, I don't feel too good about it. So when you make profit, it makes you want to celebrate that win, right? That's why pricing correctly and really knowing your numbers is essential. You got to know your numbers to understand what your production, because that's what you're doing. You have a production. You got to know what that costs, right? This includes the materials, the tools, your time, all that. And that's exactly what we do in the masterclass. Not this one, but the actual tour, the business bootcamp. We break those numbers down so you walk away with a framework, a blueprint that you're working towards. Because right now, y'all just shooting. Y'all just shooting stuff like, ooh, did they get it? And it's like, nope, they didn't. So you guys need a blueprint. I'm trying to tell you. Biggest thing, guys, is realizing you need a blueprint and then activating on it. Y'all know my girl Alicia here. I got to change her thing up. I keep forgetting to change her thing up. But Alicia, she's another prime example of being able to not only now price for profit and level up, but that came from years, because Alicia also came to a couple classes traveling from, and people be tripping me out. They be like, you coming over here? I'm like, no, you come here. Come here. I have exactly what it is that you need for you to level up and be able to charge more and increase your revenue. This little flight or train, what, $40, $100? I need you to make a way to make it happen. Alicia came to a couple classes. She's been in coaching. Right now, she's now in our CDI, which is Certified Draping Instructor Program. That's leveling up. Starting from a basic class, I think when she came, it was like a 2 days. I forgot what kind of class it was. It was like a lunch and learn. Then she wanted some more. She went to another one. She went to another one, and then her wheels started turning. She was able to change her clientele. Right? She started seeing that her investments were paying off. So now she's ready to go full throttle. She's well equipped to teach people. Right? So that is the level up. That's exactly what you guys could do too. Main thing. Pricing pitfalls. This is where a lot of you guys struggle. Let me put my hold on, let me put my little charger in here. That must be my cue. Told y'all I could get the run of my mouth. Pricing pitfalls, guys. Let's get into it. Pricing pitfall number one is being able to, I can't see that. Being able to focus in three different areas we're going to cover. I want you to, one, focus on your material costs. Now, this is another thing that a lot of people, they don't even pay attention to. Before you can really price your draping correctly, guys, there's so many different levels of draping, right? You really need to know exactly how much it costs to make that design. A basic design price point is totally different from a premium. If you're in basic land, baby, you probably need about 8 backdrops a month to make your goal. Whereas if you're in premium land, you only need 4. Is it making me? Is you picking up what I'm putting down? I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather do 4 and hit my income goal than got to do 8. I don't want to do that. The number don't even sound right. It don't sound sexy at all. But that means you got to take into account everything that you're using and price it effectively, right? That's why you got to make sure that you're making a list of all your materials, what they cost, because the basic stretch that everybody using, that economical stretch, I ain't got nothing against it because we carry it too. But that is totally different price point. Your backdrop will be priced differently than versus some premium, versus some velvet, versus some sequin. You got to be able to price accordingly, right? Even if you buy, anybody try and run around tell you guys, buy locally, go get the bundles and, go get it in bulks. You could do that too, because I did it too. But guess what? When I went to the district, guess what I had to do? I had to get that stuff home. By the time you do all that shipping and cutting, baby, y'all saw it. We filmed it for you. We showed you when we was in the gutter getting it. But by the time you did all that, baby, them numbers was like, this don't make sense. I don't like that. And I'm tired from doing that. I don't want to do that. There's another way. Somebody say another way. Did you say I want to do too? It's another way. But again, even if you go that route, nothing wrong with it, but you still need to factor that into it. Like, they don't tell y'all that. Yeah, they'll tell y'all go buy them boats. You saving money. Realistically, no, you're not. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself, and you don't realize it, right? I need you guys to stop. It's time to level up. Somebody put down there, it's time to level up. Common pitfall number 2. We talked about it. That's your labor costs, right? You really need to figure out how to calculate your total labor for a project. Meaning identify all of the tasks. When you got that client, or even if you're doing a mock-up, how long is it taking you to set up, especially if you new? It's funny because people ask me all the time, like, how long did it take you to set that up? I'm about 40 minutes because I could do it with my eyes closed. But it didn't take 40 minutes years ago. It took me hours. It took me a long time, right? So these are things that you don't want to miss out on. Not only that, but what about research and design? How many people I love it. A better way. It's time to level up. I love it. How many of you guys is researching your designs? I'm trying to tell you. You got to. Y'all think the industry is saturated, but it's not. If anything, it's saturated with the same daggone designs that I'm tired of seeing. So in order for you to really live out your creativity, you got to do a little research, right? You got to get inspired by some things. That takes time. You sitting here researching on how to make this backdrop different for client X when you can be out there finding client element OP. So then client X got to pay because they taking me away from finding element OP. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. You got to make it make sense. Estimate your time that is taking you to do this, guys. Even if it is taking you hours, that's could be the level that you're at. You're new. You're trying to figure it out. You're mastering your craft. Get paid for it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get paid for it, right? Even if you're at $25 an hour or $100 an hour, get paid for it. Stop letting them psych you out of, and realistically, you're psyching yourself out because you're not factoring into your costs. And I just need you guys to stop. Last one, guys, common pitfall number 3 is the overhead expenses. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this in the beginning, even in the middle, child, not only in the beginning, even in the middle, I was bad at this, my overheads. I was looking at, you got that kind of, I got it. But when it comes down to learning your numbers, it ain't about whether you have it or not. It's about what makes sense. It doesn't make sense to pay all this in overhead realistically, right? And people don't think about that. Some of you guys are using your garages. Some of you guys have, oh my God, the stories I be hearing about you guys having these 4 storages. I'm like, what? What? If I got 4 storages that I'm paying a bill on every month, oh, them suckers going to work. Every month, like clockwork, something better be going in and out. Every month. If it is just sitting there, y'all seen me clear my storages out last year. And I had a whole lot of inventory. I was like, this don't make sense. This don't make sense. It gotta make it. And once you see your numbers, things will start clicking, right? So I'm trying to tell you guys, look at it, right? Your studio space, your utilities. Guys, my accountant taught me this one. Like, yeah, I'm working out of my house, right? Even in the beginning when I first started, I'm working out of my house. And I'm like, well, yeah, all these computers, I got 6 devices on right now. If I wasn't working, these suckers wouldn't be running. But they're running. That's a business. That's a direct business expense. You guys got to pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the numbers. But I ain't going to get into it because it's a lot. Guys, we talk about all of that. It's 2 ways to really allocate your overhead costs for any project you're doing. You could do a percentage of your sales, or you could do your hourly rate, increasing it according to your expenses. I don't have time to talk to you guys about that tonight, but these are the trainings that we have inside the business boot camp. That's why you need to be there. Y'all need to be there. You're leaving money on the table. But guys, guess what? If you can't be at the boot camp, you need to be. But if you can't, I get it. Y'all need a calculator. The calculator takes all the guesswork out. You ain't got to think about nothing. All you got to do is drop in some numbers. You ain't even don't count on your fingers, the 1, 2, you ain't got to do none of that. You just put it in the daggone software and it kicks out the exact price of what it should be. Now, you're the designer, you can make it whatever you want to make it, right? But you have an idea. You have a good baseline of what you should be charging for said design. And if you're dealing with those kind of clients, it's like, why am I paying all this money? You just slide them in, but you just slide them the I try to tell you, it works like a charm because this is everything they ask for. And if you're able to give it to a person, 9 times out of 10, they're going to do 1 or 2 things. Either one, they want it bad enough, they're going to pay it, or they're going to start trying to take things off so it can fit their budget. But if you're good, I'll tell you about that later. That's in step 3. They ain't going to do that. They're going to pay you the daggone invoice. So use the calculator, guys. This is the pricing calculator that everybody keep bugging me about because they love it. They love it. They love it. It takes all the guesswork out. All you got to do is come up with the design, plug in the numbers according, and this is the older one. Now the design is actually on the calculator because for me, when I was using it and teaching on it, I had to keep flipping back, like go look at the design, and that was driving me nuts. So we updated it, and now the actual backdrop It's right there inside the pricing calculator so you can see it. Main thing is this is it eliminates you. It eliminates. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it eliminates. It eliminates you doing this. Precious. This what they want. I don't know how much to charge. Maybe you ain't gotta do that no more. You ain't got, or whoever it is that you go to. You ain't gotta do that no more. Take it from, this was a live I did, I don't know, probably a few months ago. When that jumped on the live, I wasn't even talking about pricing that night, but when that jumped on, it was like the difference in her pricing was ridiculous. She was able to triple what she would have paid, what she would have charged on her own. And that's why I'm like, triple. Now I thought the pricing calculator allows you to double, but so many people say it allows you to triple. Somebody put triple. Y'all want to triple? Who's trying to triple that money? Y'all trying to triple that? Bianca said, but where you come from, Bianca, boo? Bianca said, it's time to level up. Yes, it is. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, Lene, don't worry. Stay to the end. I got it for you, baby. Triple your income. Like you're about to do a backdrop tomorrow. You're about to charge $500, but according to the pricing software, it's supposed to be in a price range of $1,500. And not only are you able to quote that price, but you're able to show line item by line item why it costs that much. I just need y'all, come on, money bags. Come on, Keisha, put the money bags in the chat. Come on. It's just that simple. Let's not overcomplicate this thing. Guys, this is what they're saying. Alicia got it. It allows me to instantly, that's the key word, instantly give a verbal, written, or electronic quote to a client without them having to wait. Because I'm trying to tell you, I don't know about y'all, we're in a microwave town. We're in a microwave time, right? If you make them wait till you get their price point, they done already gone to somebody else, baby. You done lost that. They done gone to somebody else, and guess what? That somebody else got the pricing calculator and was able to get back to them immediately, and now you lost them. They gone. So I'm trying to tell you, Tanya says the same thing. It takes all the guesswork out of the equation. That's the solution. Who don't need that solution? She said, "Show me the money." That's a solution. It reiterates what I'm putting into my designs and backs up why I charge what I charge. Come on, put it down. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I love it. It gives me the ability to give immediate invoice. I use it to price my backdrops after I get them to get a quote. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a solution. Another one, Jacqueline, she update her pricing calculator. Oh, she was up late learning the pricing calculator. And she like, oh my. She just priced a previous backdrop and that she did for a mock-up. And if she did it for a person, a client, she would have cheated herself. How many of y'all leaving money on the table? Alicia say 20x. I'm trying to tell you, I need y'all to stop. So I can't show you, I don't have time to show you guys exactly how it works tonight, but it's just that simple. I'm taking the backdrop, you got one layer, boom, putting it in one. Whatever is on that backdrop, you just put the numbers in the spreadsheet and it kicks, you ain't got to add nothing. It kicks out everything for you. The main thing is once you learn to master this, you're 9 times out of 10 is going to do like your solid foundational backdrops, right? Like you 9 times out of 10 going to do the same ones over and over. Different pricing tiers, but the same ones. Because people come and see your work, and they're like, oh, I want that. So it really kind of limits you from getting super creative, but it's cool though. Because once you master your pricing and even using the calculator as your guide, as your aid, then you get into packaging. That's the beauty. That's what I do. That's when people come, I don't have to pull out a calculator now because I package my stuff. And it's like, oh, I know exactly how much that costs. So I look at it. I'm like, oh, I know how much that costs or what the range would be, right? When you get into packaging, baby, you ain't nobody, I'm trying to tell you, you're the solution. You're the plug because you got everything that they need and they don't have to wait. It's going to increase the perceived value that people get when they look at your stuff, right? Because when you package things, it's stuff in there. So it looks instantly like, oh, I need that. That got everything I need. That's the beauty of packaging, right? Don't sit here and let somebody pick your stuff apart. Oh, yeah, I need these drapes. Oh, yeah, I need some uplights. Oh, baby, we don't do that over here. Pick A, B, C, or D. Which one you want? Pick it. Then we can customize. So it's not that you can't customize, but it's about when you customize. The biggest misconceptions about packaging, guys, and y'all tell me if this resonates, if it resonates. One, people think offering package is going to limit the flexibility in customizing. You think just because you offer packages, you're locked in. No, you're not. You're getting a quicker yes. You're landing a sale quicker. You get into the bag quicker. Other things people think is they're afraid of overpricing their packages and scaring away potential clients. Because if you package, quite naturally, it's going to be a higher price point. But you got that in your head. Who told you that? You just need to try it, right? Try it. It's all about perception at the end of the day. Most people, people, premium people that have the budgets, they ain't even looking at the numbers. They are looking at the benefits. I'm trying to tell you. They're looking to see if you got what they want. They ain't really paying attention to the numbers because they got it. They have expendable income or disposable, right? So they're going to pay for what they want. The other thing people think is they don't know how to package their draping services. Y'all give me a 3 in the comments if y'all don't know how to package. Give me a 3 in the comments. Keisha say, I got 3 good packages. Okay. Keisha, where you get the packages from, girl? Okay, that's cool. That's nothing wrong with that. If you don't know how to package, trust me, I get it. Because it's something I had to create because people were struggling with, I need y'all to get quicker to the yes. And packaging is one way I was able to do it. But again, guys, I can't teach you guys that here tonight. If you really is looking how to package your backdrops, how to price your backdrops for profit, y'all need to be in that business boot camp. So I'm going to tell you, that's where y'all need to be. Because the truth at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody tell you. You can tailor your services, you can tailor your products, you can tailor whatever it is that you have. And wait a minute, TikTok shut me down. You can package anything that you have, right? But the main thing is realizing that whatever you gotta get them to say yes first. Don't have someone pick your stuff apart first, like, well, you know, they want you to yeah, we can customize. However, is this a yes? Did you make your deposit? Okay, so now what is it that you would like? Right? Like you gotta get quicker to the yes. Don't sit there and waste your time on people trying to pick your brain and try and see if you can do this and you can do that. And 9 times out of 10, they may go over here to Aunt Betty and them and try to get them to do it. So you have to position your business to where that ain't happening. So by bundling my services, guys, that was one of the easiest and best things I've ever done because not only did I attract better buyers, right, higher buyers, I also was able to increase my overall profitability. When I got into loving and learning the profit margin I was in, I got smarter, I got more strategic, and being able to package my prices, package my stuff to a degree where they just, you need this. You need this, right? And y'all could do the same thing. I got my invoices paid a lot quicker because I was focused on creating solutions. And that's the same thing that you guys need to do. Simply put, you must ensure that your pricing is comprehensive. Because guys, let's just face it, bad marketing, this is a fast track to the poorhouse. How many of you guys got bad marketing? I'm trying to tell you. Tiana say, when and where's the business boot camp? It's in three different cities, Tiana. The link is going across the screen. Yeah, and that's an in-person. That's an in-person event. Guys, it's a fast track to the poorhouse. How many of you guys got poor marketing? Don't lie. I know I had it. I had it for a long time. I'm trying to tell you. I had to get super smart and really, you know, I had to learn sales. And it wasn't sexy, but I had to do it because I am not running a hobby over here. My business don't run on Duracell and oxygen. So in order for me to increase my profit margin and make some money, I had to learn how to sell. You could do the same thing, baby. Not consistent as I could be. I love it. I love the transparency here. Y'all, we vibing. It's a whole tribe over here. But they say I had bad marketing. Baby, it ain't gotta stay that way though. That's the main thing, is it ain't gotta stay that way. The main thing is I love when you guys take accountability and you don't, so some people like, oh, I ain't commenting that because people looking. I don't care who looking. At the end of the day, my story and my journey and everything I go through is a solution for the next person behind me because I'm always gonna put action behind the things I need to do. And realistically, a lot of you guys is in that same vein, but you don't even realize it yet. You guys got to come on and come from behind this high and this facade and try and make it look perfect. Like, baby, it ain't perfect. You ain't making the kind of money you want to make. Go get some help so that you can be back here teaching people how to do the thing they want to do and get paid for it. I'm trying to tell you. I love it. She said, I need that one help. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. That's the main thing. Number 3, last one. This is where a lot of people drop the ball. Element number 3 is upsell, 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 upsell. Baby, when I learned this, I don't let nobody go without offering them something else. I don't care what it is. I'm going to offer you something else, right? That's the most important one of all. Because at the end of the day, some of the best people to sell to are the people that's already paying. The people that already know you, like you, trust you, they already buying your stuff. They're the easiest ones to sell something else to, right? So you got to learn how to upsell. I want you guys to think, and I want y'all to put in the comments because a lot of people don't even think about this. Be super honest with yourself. What can you sell them on? Whatever it is that you have, what other thing do you have that you can upsell your audience, your potential clients, your buyers, your customers? What can you upsell them on? Put it down in the chat. I want to see what y'all got. You never know. Somebody might be a buyer on this. I'm trying to tell you. My audience is growing. You don't know who won't pick that. You don't know. Put it down in the chat. I'm trying to the upsell, that's the sweet spot. Y'all see this happen every day right in front of your face, and you do not take heed. I'm trying to tell you, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I am doing, I am looking for ways how I can learn. What can I pick up from this experience that I can implement in my business? Like, I like that. Like, how can I spend that in my business, right? Guys, y'all see it every day. Subway, you go on Subway, they ask you want a cookie. Like, I don't want no cookie, but that's their job. They got to sell, right? McDonald's, what's McDonald's at y'all? Come on, balloons, party favors, custom plates, cups. I got too much to name. I love it though, but balloon garland. We sit here talking about draping. Balloon garlands is an easy upsell. As soon as you're going through the drive-through, McDonald's, hey, you want to upsize that? Like, no, I'm on a diet. But still, they're upselling you. Taco Bell, come on, they ask you every time, right? Walmart, no matter what it is, no matter what's in your cart. And Walmart be getting on my nerves because I'm ordering something like almost every day. And I'm thinking I'm done with the cart. And then here go the phone. You missing these items. You need any of these items? These are your frequently items you buy. I'm like, I didn't ask y'all to do all that. Then before you know it, I'm putting 10 more items in my daggone cart. I wouldn't have did that if they ain't sell me on it. They put it right in front of my face and told me what I needed. Well, if I needed it or not, I thought I did. So I'm trying to tell y'all better pick up what they be putting down. Upselling is just truly asking, guys. Get comfortable. Get comfortable pitching your services. Get comfortable asking for the sale. I told y'all earlier. Yes, you say I can help you. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I can help you. And big ups to Jalen. That was a tip. She was like, hey, this is how you could, this is how you could tweak your masterclass. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, you got to be able to take information and implement. I'm not going to sit on some tips she give me that's going to help me. I'm like, oh, say less. And I like it, right? You got to upsell, guys. I'm trying to tell you, it's really all about providing people with more, right? And creating the experience. We are so focused on experience, guys. I don't know if y'all paying attention, but we are pretty much breaking my business down. We breaking our programs down. We building new programs, and we're building it from the consumer side. It ain't what it is about my nuggets, but it's really about your experience, right? I'm trying to tell you, it's a method to this madness. I've mastered upselling by simply looking at what my buyers are doing after the sale. I'm looking at what they're asking me for. They buying a kit and they send me a message like, hey, you got any bags to go with this? I'm like, oh, man, we need to make a bulk order on the website. All you got to do is pay attention to the people that support you now and think about how can you better serve them. They're going to come right back to you. Every time, I love it, Alicia. Salt City, every time they have an event, every time they have anything that you have that they think of, they coming to you. Y'all better start treating people better. I'm trying to tell you. So I want to know who want to take things to the next level. Comment, let's go. Let's go. Diamond say she applied for the scholarship. Let's go. I love it. Put a let's go in the chat. Let's go. Come on, is who over here? Y'all still with me over here on TikTok world? I like TikTok. TikTok is pretty cool. Guys, so if you're ready to take things to the next level, drop that let's go. Drop that emoji in the chat, that fire, because I told you I got an invitation for you guys. If you want to spend 2 days or even 1 day, guys, implementing everything that we learned today, and that's only on the pricing. That's only on the pricing pillar, guys. We still do marketing pillar, and we still do the traffic. It's so much that you can learn in this draping game to take it to the next level. My job as a mentor, y'all know I take it super serious. I love it. I take it super serious. I am not the person that's going to let you quit on yourself. I had people that I worked with, and when I wanted to give up, they're like, okay. I'm like, oh, damn. I am not that kind of mentor or coach. We walk you through things. We help you get there. We do done for you services because I know what it's like to have stuff thrown at you. You're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I know what that feels like, right? So I'm trying to tell you, information alone won't cut it. You can't do what we do, and you can't get to where I am by watching those YouTube videos. It ain't gonna happen. A lot of you guys been trying it. Y'all been watching me for years. I need y'all to come from behind them screens and get your butts in the inside hands-on experience. Your everything and everybody will thank you for it, because you will start experiencing change. You will start experiencing transformation. But it starts with you. I can sit here and talk to my lips is blue. But guys, at the end of the day, my success rate when people go at this by themselves, they try to get the virtual this and the virtual that. Success rate, I'm being honest, is about 25%. Because now you're at your own, you're a human. You're at the liberty to do whatever you want to do. And a lot of people get overwhelmed with life be life, and they don't end up finishing, right? But for those that's with me, that's in the programs, that's with me on weekly coaching calls, that's with me in the hands-on experience, guys, y'all pushing at an 85%. Because you have the hand holding, you have the framework, and you have someone that's vested in you and want to see you to the finish line. Like it's boring if I can't get you to the finish line. I'm good in this draping game. I'm good. But it's also lonely up here. I need y'all up here with me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to tell you, this is your starting point. Guys, this is your starting point. All roads lead to the Premium Draping Masterclass Tour if you're really trying to make it in this industry, period. And if you do, a lot of you guys saw a lot of new faces. Unfortunately, guys, y'all won't be able to see it because y'all not on the training. But a lot of you guys is on the training. If you've never seen it and be like, you know, what happened, just check out the video. I'm done talking. Come on, Alicia, let's go.
Guys, I am super excited because today is the very first stop for the Raising the Bar Business Bootcamp Premium Draping Masterclass Tour. And we're here in Atlanta with some exciting women that's about to take their business to the next level. I'm fired up, they're fired up, and guess what? I'm about to give them all I got. Guys, so we just wrapped up our 2-day tour in our first stop, which is Atlanta. And guess what, guys? It was a breeze. It was amazing. We had some amazing guests that tell you all about the marketing and how to find the people that's going to pay what you want to charge so that you can level up and take your draping business to the next level. If you're looking to do just that, guess what? Check the link below and see if we're coming to a city near you, and I'll see you guys on the inside.
Hello, I see you guys on the inside. Y'all know I created this tour for women and men. You know, I got some men that's been inquiring lately, and I had a couple men in my class. But guys, y'all are ready to go from basic designs to really pricing out the competition and becoming the premium draping designer that remains in demand in your city, your state, and your region. Stop letting people in your ear be like, or stop thinking, ain't nobody draping like that where I'm at. Baby, they coming, because we've been doing this thing too long. So not only now, you know, we tour, we teach draping. Guys, I got ladies that's doing the same thing, and they scattered all over the map. So when I tell you this thing is a movement, like Keisha said earlier, this thing is a movement. This thing is about to blow in your city, the city next to you, and you want to be a part of it. I'm trying to tell you, if you're ready to go from the side hustle or just doing this every now and then and going up and down, this is where you want to be. You do not want to miss this opportunity. You guys seen the faces in that video, right? They ain't actors. They are real ladies that were in class in the moment. And a lot of them had that look in their face like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. You could be the same one. These ladies, some of them never even touched a drape. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of you guys came to tonight's training, or when I show up, you constantly show up with me because you want to make your first or your next 6 figures with draping. Am I right? How about you need help pricing, right? Y'all came here tonight because y'all need help with pricing and marketing your services, right? Or how many of you guys know that you want to be the best? I mean, the best. We're not one of the best. We want to be the best amongst our competition. I need you to say it. I need you to own it. I need you to feel it and pop your collar when you do it, right? But how about benefiting from being a part of an elite community, right? And that's with other women or men who have the same exact mission. It's beautiful when I see my ladies supporting each other and doing events, and one got the equipment, one got the drapes, and that's what it's all about. That's what a tribe is all about. It's one thing to be connected to a community or like, yeah, y'all, but when you connected with a tribe, like my goal, I need you to win, right? I need you to win because you're my support, you're my pillar, and I know I am going to win with you in my corner. That's what it's all about. In a 2-day premium draping class, guys, you can expect comprehensive learning. We're going to do all the things at the end of the day. We're going to do the draping skills for the whole session. Your draping skills are going to be taken to the next level. You're going to be able to price for profit, right? And you're going to be able to market your ideal clients in an effective way to get you booked. That's the whole point. Day one is all about the business side of things, right? I've taught this masterclass for years, and it was a 1-day masterclass because y'all wanted to learn draping, but then y'all still was struggling. You ain't know how to price it. You ain't know how to position it. You ain't know how to get people to buy it, right? You ain't know how to get booked for it. So that's why we carved out a whole entire day of business strategy, business techniques to do exactly that. That's what day one is all about. So if you have, let's just say you know how to drape, but you still ain't making the kind of money you need to make, baby, day one is for you. Day one is for you. Guys, look at our lineup. These are all our speakers. We got Jalen, and she sales and marketing. Come on. We got Ada. We got Carrie. We got Talia. We have Brittany. And then we got myself. Like, you, come on. Come on, Dawn. She said, I declare, I plan to be the best. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, that is you can't lose with that lineup, right? Then day two, for those of you that said, some of you guys said it earlier, my designs ain't on point. Who better to teach you than me? Who better to teach you than me? I'm trying to tell you. It ain't no other solution. But when you're really trying to design, I'm not talking about putting drapes on the pole because it's much deeper than that. I'm talking about really understanding the art of premium draping. So no matter what fabric you're touching, no matter what it is, you know how to manipulate fabric. You know what kind of fabric to buy. You know exactly where it go. Like, you have to understand the art behind it. We ain't just putting drapes on the pole in now class, right? That's why you need to be in day two, because that's what it's all about. Main thing is, especially for the action takers, y'all know I love action takers because I got to where I'm at today by being an action taker. I took opportunities. I was like, give me that. And that's how I got here, right? I need you guys to do the same thing because you got a lot of opportunities around you. I just need you to grab one. And I need one of them to be this right here. Anybody that's interested in day one, guys, I'm trying to tell you, you're able to save $300 on your ticket. And we haven't done no promo this entire year. For the whole 2024, we didn't do no promo. And I was determined that I wasn't going to, because I only wanted people in seats that had a premium attitude. Because if you have a bargain basement Betty attitude, no matter what happens in class, you're going to go back home and you're going to attract bargain basement Betty. But because I was able to partner with so many amazing collaborators with this tour in particular, and I was giving grace with a lot of things, I said, I'm going to pass it on. I am the blessing to pass on other blessings. So many of you say you can't end because of this happening. I get it. But if you let this opportunity pass you by, don't slide in my DMs. Like, I'm playing. But I'm just trying to tell you, this opportunity, I was given opportunity. So this is your opportunity to take advantage of the opportunity I'm providing, right? Now, when I decided to do this program, especially 2024, because I put a lot into 2024, I could have charged like the big schools, right? I could have did everything and put a big sticker price on it because it is that valuable. It's jam-packed with things that you need. Or I could have really carved it out in a way to create something that I wish I had when I was getting in. I wish I had a one-stop shop solution that didn't cost 10 grand. That wasn't happening. So this is why I had to do this, guys. Everything that is in the entire class is valued at $25.97. No matter where you are, when you step into the Premium Draping Masterclass given by the Posh Academy, when you leave, according to which level you get, which package deal you get, you have the ability to be nothing else but coaching and mentorship. And we got that too. So this is everything you get in the 2-day masterclass. That's the all pass access, the bonus materials, the swag bag, the networking lunch. That is a powerful event within itself, because that's a real intimate and personal event where not only are we talking to you, That's your ability to talk to us, right? My speakers, everyone that's there, is able to really peel back layers of your business and give you the attention that you need for your business individually, as opposed to being a part of a collective. On average, guys, I want you to realize our clients, our students, they leave this tour ready to secure four-figure clients, right? And that's starting at $1,500. That is the minimum when you're stepping into the premium Draping streets. I don't care what nobody telling you. If they ain't charging that, they struggling themselves. They need to be in class, right? If you feel like you would get a return on your investment, do you feel like, think about it, you would have a return on your investment if you could confidently pitch, because a lot of you guys said you don't have the confidence, but if you could confidently pitch your services for $1,500 and you can earn your next premium client in 30 days or less after registering to join for the tour, do you think it would be worth it? Just tell me in the comments. Do you think it'd be worth it? And you can say no if you think not, but tell me, be honest. Tell me in the comments. Do you think you could go home, make your class, come to class, get your $1,500 client, boom, you got your, I love it. Definitely worth it. How many in the chat, let's be, I ain't gonna, y'all know I don't do no name dropping, but how many people normally went to the big schools, right? How much would this training cost anywhere else? Like actual Draping masterclass that has proven results. How much would this cost anywhere else? If you went to the big design schools, how much did it cost you? Put it down in the chat. Because on average, I'm hearing in this class, when I went, it was $3,500. I'm hearing this class is $2,400 to $3,500, depending on which one you get, right? But this is the kicker. That don't include no equipment. That's just for education. That's just for education. She said, absolutely. I'm trying to tell you. So that's like on average what it is. But because you guys invested time here with me tonight, y'all know I'm always look out for you guys, because I'm compelled to do so, right? It really makes me excited to do what I do and be able to provide the transformation and transition you guys out of your current state and into something that looks totally different from what you've ever known. I have a special offer for you guys. For the tour, you don't need no tour for that. If you want to come to both days, it's $1,697, guys. That's it. If you are ready, put ready in the chat. I don't want you to think about those envelopes we talked about earlier that's on the counter. Baby, they gonna be there. I want you to start thinking about how can they come into your mailbox, Mr. BGE and all them other people. How can they come into your mailbox and they don't even bother you at all? It ain't even a thought of how these are going to get paid. That is how I need you guys to start thinking. Not if you fail, but what if you flop? Because at the end of the day, that is realistically where everything is happening. It's happening in your mind, right? If you're looking to save time, save money, live on purpose, all this good stuff, have more freedom, make more money, this is where you need to be. Who ready to do that? Call say ready. They say ready. Never say so right. Guys, the 2-day workshop, I told you it's $1,697. You get everything that you see on the screen. I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't see. But for those of you that got that premium energy, because I got some premium energy in my quarter 3 class, some of the ladies that did the all-inclusive. Baby, that is what you need to not need anything else. The only thing you would need leaving that masterclass is the year that you get with the mentorship by me. That is it. Because you need some hand holding, you need some implementation help. And I got you. That's the $49.97, right? But those of you that I talked to y'all earlier, if you're just like, hey, you know what, I'm struggling with this pricing thing, I'm struggling with this marketing thing, you know, I know nobody know me in the industry, you struggling with your position, where you at, baby, you need to be at day one. And at the end of the day, even if you know you need to just get started with day one, get started with day one today, and you can always do day 2 later. Point is, you need to get started. Day 1 is going to peel your eyes back so much that you're going to realize this is exactly what you need. I'm trying to tell you. Just like that. You ain't got to, when you do the masterclass, no more being uncertain, no more guesswork. You ain't got to do any of that. Being inefficient, like you ain't good enough. Baby, trust and believe. Having a lack of support, that's what we do. We love on each other. We support each other. We make sure ain't nobody trailing behind. Like, get up here. Girl, get up here. What's the problem? So, guys, I want you to think of one thing. There's so many different ways that you can cover your investment, guys, no matter what level you're at. If you're thinking that the investment is holding you back, because I know my team has talked to a couple of you guys, and if you like thinking that the investment is an issue, I want y'all to consider a couple things. One, we just talked about it. I want you to consider the return on your investment. You cannot not afford to make this investment. especially if they have a return on interest, return on investment like that, right? You could go and your first client, you done made your money back. That's a hell of a return. I mean, I do a little, I do a little investing in stuff. I ain't got no returns like that. I ain't got none. Not to mention, we offer flexible payment options, guys, installment plans, anything to make it more manageable by spreading your payments over through the cost of time, spreading the cost over through time, right? That's the things that you kind of got to consider. And don't think of something else, because realistically now you're relying on excuses. Don't do that. Just realize what it is, and this is what you need. If you need the buy now, pay later, guys, those payments are super cheap. They are super low. We got Affirm, we got Klarna, we got Shop Pay. I think we got Sezzle. Like, we got all of them. The payments go super low with those options, right? Almost down to $153 a month. Like, when I was trying to get into Draping, baby, you had to, they wanted their coins, run them their money. There was no there was no options like that. So I'm trying to tell you, this is where you need to be. If you're probably on your device, so the links is in the actual chat. Even if you're on the other devices, guys, maybe not TikTok, because I don't have it over there. But the link is in the chat. All you gotta do is sign up, get started. The business boot camp day one, it's only $97, guys. And we're providing grace and we're passing on the blessing because, like I said, I partner with some amazing women. I partner with some amazing venue owners, right? So it's like, how can I not? I got to pass on the blessing. So I'm trying to tell you, this is it. There's no more details you need. Some of you guys may be ready right now. If that's the case, go ahead and secure your spot. Go ahead and secure your spot, because realistically, we roll out in a week. It ain't that many spots left, right? So if you're on the fence or you have any questions, don't worry. All you got to do is put in the word support in the chat, and a team member will be able to reach out to you to find out exactly what your question is, so we can get you further faster, right? Now, anyone that's ready to register, y'all know I'm gonna give y'all some time to do that. But what I want to do is open it up for Q&A. And those of you that said you are looking for the calculator, if you're looking for the calculator, I'm gonna put that in the chat. And that comes with the replay as well. That comes with tonight's replay. Because some of y'all, it was a lot. I threw a lot. But y'all gotta let it sit in, right? And sometimes when you let things sit in, you need to hear it again. And if that's the case, go ahead and get the replay. It's right there in the chat. So, any questions? I'm going to turn off the screen. Y'all know I like talking to my people. And even over here on the other platforms, do you guys got any questions? I want to say thank you for sharing your time with me tonight. Definitely thank you for being with me. If you have any questions, throw your audio on. Let me see what you guys got over here. Carla. So I think I was saying this wrong. I hope I wasn't. Sandra. It looked like Sandra. Tiana. Okay, you guys, everybody say ready. Don't you worry. I'm trying to tell you guys, we will definitely reach out to you. Diamond, you are so welcome. Diamond, you are so welcome. So again, guys, I want to say thank you. This is the final masterclass before tour. So if y'all missed it, I don't know what y'all kind of over here deep on the regular platforms. I just want to say thank you. So guys, this is your girl Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy signing off. Bye guys. Okay, did I hit my target time? I think I did. I don't know. But y'all out here tonight. I see it. Okay. Let me see. Let me get over here. Let me switch my devices. Let's go over here. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you. Lady Luck, Tiana, Donna, Deborah, Carla. Y'all was over here. Okay. Alicia. Masterclass in Detroit. I have got to be there, period. What you waiting for, girl? I'm trying to tell you. You got to get in the building. Carla, so day one is not available virtually. We don't have it available virtually because the experience is for me anyway. I'm not gonna lie. Some people do it amazing. I'm such an energy person. I can't talk to a screen when I'm in that kind of element. Like, I need you in the room. I need to have eye contact. I'm all in your business, tearing it down, figure out what's the issue, so we can get it back popping where it needs to be. So we don't do virtual, just specifically for that reason alone. It's all about energy. I'm an energy person. And I think to best serve you, I have to feel where you are. That's just how I operate. So I don't have it. Deborah, you are so welcome. As always, I will be in the group, guys. So if you're in my Facebook group, or if you're not in my Facebook group, definitely go over here on this platform, Facebook. Look up Learn Premium Draping with the Posh Academy, Precious Stevens. You know your girl gonna pop up. Y'all gotta get in the group, right? Get in the group. That's a great way to stay connected because you guys are on these social media platforms and it's cool. But guys, I'm not really no social media person. I don't really do it like that. I don't. But I do communicate heavily in my groups and my emails and things like that. So I need you guys to get over there so that we can stay connected. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying on the training all night long. And there's still Posh Spirit Week though. So all this week you'll see my speakers. The day we had Jalen. Tomorrow, I believe we have Talia. Y'all know it's lavish. Like, come on now. You guys, y'all struggling in the social media game. She killing it with the draping in the social media. And so much other stuff she do. But guys, y'all gotta hear from her, right? So again, join me tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the podcast at 12 o'clock. I believe it's 12 o'clock or 12:30. So definitely you'll hear from her saying what she's gonna be talking about at the tour, and that is she's coming to the Detroit location. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow on Raising the Bar podcast. That's gonna be over there on YouTube. So make sure y'all tune in, support your girl, and support our guests. All right, that's all I got, guys. Thank y'all. Love y'all.